Good morning, students. Previously, we have done the chapter Atoms and Molecules. Today, we are starting the chapter Structure of Atom. Now, in the chapter Atom and Molecule, I have told you to learn the atomic number till 1 to 20. So, again, in this chapter, you have to learn the atomic number and the atomic masses till 20 because all that thing that will be using in this chapter so that it will be easier for you to learn. Now, in this chapter, basically, we are going to study about the structure of atom. Okay, what we are studying? We are studying about the structure of atom. In this chapter, the different scientists, they have proposed their model to explain the structure of the atom. So, basically, we will be studying in this we will be studying about the models like Thomson model, Rutherford model, and the Bohr's model. Okay, so the first model we are considering is the Thomson model of an atom. So this was the first model proposed by the Thomson. He has explained that there is a positive sphere. Okay, this is the positive sphere in which the electrons are embedded into it. Okay, what he has told, he has considered a positive sphere in which you can see here, this is the positive sphere and the electrons are embedded into it. Okay, now this Thomson model of an atom can also be considered with that of the watermelon, in which the red part it is considered as a positive sphere, the red part it is considered as the positive sphere, and the seed part it is considered as an electron. Or in the NCERT it is given, it is also explained as an Christmas pudding, in which that these are the raisins and the cake part is the positive sphere. So Thomson model, what he has told, this is the positive sphere in which the electrons are embedded into it, and this positive sphere is equivalent to the electrons present, so that this atom is electrically neutral. Okay, now if we see the postulates of the Thomson, what he has proposed, he proposed that an atom consists of positively charged sphere and the electrons are embedded in it. Okay, and second point, what he has considered, the negative and the positive charge are equal in magnitude, so the atom is electrically neutral. Okay, so what is the first thing we have to study? The first thing we have to study that this is the positive sphere. In this positive sphere, the electrons are embedded into it. The electrons are there, and you can consider the positive sphere as the proton. So total number of the positive sphere is equivalent to the total number of the electron present. So electrically this atom it is considered as the neutral. Okay, so this was the model proposed by the Thomson. So the name it is given as a Thomson model of an atom. Okay, and what was the proposal? An atom consists of positively charged sphere and the electrons are embedded into it. Okay, so basically whenever the question it is asked, you have to write the Thomson model proposed, the positive sphere and the electrons are embedded, and this atom, the Thomson model which is given, it is electrically neutral. How we can say that it is electrically neutral? Because we can see that the negative and the positive charges, they are equal in magnitude, so it is electrically neutral. Now there is a drawback of this Thomson model. Now what is the drawback here? The drawback is that although the Thomson model explained that atom is electrically neutral, but the result of his experiment carried out by other scientists could not explain it. Now what is the meaning of this line? Although the Thomson model explained that, he has explained that the atom is electrically neutral, but the scientists who has proposed the scientists who have proposed the future model, that could not explain properly this Thomson model. So this was the drawback of this model, that the model proposed by the Thomson, it was not approved by the other scientists. So it was the drawback. Only you have to mention that the coming scientists who were there, who have proposed the more stable and a proper postulate as compared to the Thomson. Okay, so Thomson model is the model which consists of the positive sphere and the electrons are embedded into it. These electrons are equivalent to the positive part, so that atom is electrically neutral. Okay, so we can say that an atom is consist of positively charged sphere and the electrons are embedded into it, and the negative and the positive charges, they are equal in magnitude. Okay, the both they are equal, so that the atom is electrically neutral. Okay, and what is the drawback here? Although the Thomson model explained that the atom is electrically neutral, but the results of the Thomson model could not explain by other scientists. So this was the drawback of the Thomson model. Okay, so this was the first model, proposed model of an atom, in which the Thomson has said there is a positive sphere and the negative electron, they are embedded into it. And this positive sphere, this Thomson model can be compared with that of the Christmas pudding. Okay, and it is can also be compared with the watermelon, in which the red edible part, it is considered as a positive sphere and the seed can be considered with the electron.